Here is a question. This question is subscriptive, not this optional, as you see in IIT exam, but very important. So one should understand this question and solution of this question. To understand the solution of this question, one must understand six statements. I show these six statements one by one. Here is the first one. You see the first one here. In this normalizer NH, and here is the statement and proof of the statement is here. In this, it is not proved that NH contains H, because it is very easy, you can prove this. And the second statement is here. You must understand centralizer CH. The third is here. This is the third statement, you should understand. And here is the fourth statement. You see, this is the fourth statement. And the next one is, here is the fifth statement. And here is the last one, that is the sixth statement. If you understand these six statements, then you can understand the solution of this question. Let us proceed. Here 11 silo subgroups. Here order of G is given 2, 3, 1, and this can be written is factor form as 1, 11, 7 into 3. Obviously you see 11, so this group contains 11 silo subgroup. Now to find how many 11 silo subgroups are in this group G, to calculate the number of such subgroup, we do 1 plus this 11, and here k is a number, natural number, whole number, 0, 1, 2, 3 etc. And to get the number of 11 silo subgroups, this number should divide the order of group. Let us check. 1 plus 11k. Here order of group is 11 into 7 into 3. Obviously this does not divide 11. Let us see for this 7 into 3, 21. If we take k equals to 0, then here will be 1. 1 divides any natural number. So for k equals to 0, this statement is true. Next, if we take k equals to 1, then this will be 12. 12 does not divide this number. If you take k equals to 2, then 11 into 2, 22 plus 1, 23. 23 does not divide this number. If you proceed, if you go in this way, you will see that there is no other number which divides this number. There is only one number, which is k equals to 0. So number of 11 silo subgroup will be 1 plus 11k, and here k, we have found k equals to 0. So 11 silo subgroup is only 1. Since there is only one 11 silo subgroup, so this will be normal. Suppose this 11 subgroup is H, so H will be normal, because silo subgroups are conjugate. Thus H is normal. Since H is normal, so NH will be equals to G, the group. Now, by NC theorem, we know that N by H, NH by CH, this should be isomorphic to a subgroup of automorphisms of H. You must read automorphism is itself a group. So the next thing is NH by CH will be isomorphic to a subgroup of, here H, order of H, you see order of H is 11. 11 is a prime number, so H is cyclic group. So at the place of H we can write Z11 because Z11 because all cyclic groups of same orders are isomorphic. Now the same thing can be written here. We can replace this odd Z11, CH will be isomorphic to a subgroup of here you see odd Z11, this will be U11, here is 11. So NH by CH, its order should be equals to order of, here U11 is a subgroup, U11 is a subgroup, you may notice, and its order is 10. So 10, you see 10, and here is subgroup, here you see subgroup. So subgroup of this U11 will be divisor of 10, that is this will be order of this thing will be 1, 2 or 5 or 10, because these four numbers are divisor of 10. Now you see that NH is G, here you see NH equals to G. So at the place of G we can put, at the place of NH we can put G. So G by CH will be equals to 1, 2, 5, 10. Now this thing is equals to G by CH, and this will be equals to 1, 2, 5, 10. Now in the next we see that G, order of G in the question is given to be 231. So CH will be G by these numbers, will be G by 1 or G by 2 or order of G by 5 or order of G by 10. And you see that order of G, so CH will be, order of G in the question is given to be 231 by 1, 231 by 2, 231 by 5, 231 by 10. You know that these four are invalid. These three are invalid. These three are invalid because these three are not natural numbers, because we know that CH is a group, so its order should be a natural number. So here you see these three are not natural numbers, so these are invalid. So valid will be CH equals to 231, and you know that CH is itself a subgroup of G, and you see that this is the order of G. So from here CH equals to G. We got CH equals to G. This statement means something. This means that every element of H commutes with every element of H commute with every element of G. This means that H is a subgroup of center of G, that is ZG. So H is contained in G, and this is what we have to prove. So we have proved the statement here. The statement 11 silo subgroup is in the center of Z. We have taken 11 silo subgroup as H, and you see that H, I have proved H is in the center of Z, that is ZG.